Your mind is an evolution of our own personal practice, where we used to create more small, kind of kitschy marketplace type items. We've actually expanded our focus a little bit more to include casting as a service, where we now help other small artists create their line of work, as well as our own work where we create more alternative jewelry. One of the key differences between us and a more traditional casting studio is that we utilize 3D printers a lot more. The more traditional method of lost wax casting requires that you either carve or inject your model in a wax-like material. With 3D printers being so new, we've adopted 3D printers very heavily into our workflow, and we've put a lot of emphasis on castable materials. Lost resin casting is a relatively new manufacturing process that not very many in Canada are actually practicing. And for that matter, even internationally, it's a very rare occurrence. And because of this, we actually try to educate others on how to do this process as well. Utilizing the 3D printing technology allows us to open a lot of doors in terms of details, levels of accuracy, and just general intricacy as well as speed, where it might actually be impossible to create some of our work using a traditional carving method. With printers, we're able to replicate them at a very high level of accuracy, including resizability if someone wanted a larger or smaller piece. Because of this level of accuracy, we're able to portray very lifelike objects, very lifelike pieces of work, because we're able to go in digitally and spend the time and be able to sculpt it and change it very easily, where it might be very difficult to do so by hand. Using this method, we've been able to explore and create a small line of animal and plant-based jewelry for our alternative line. I've never really had a serious interest in creating what pretty much everyone else is doing that you can buy at a jewelry store on sale. So we decided to do our own thing entirely and focus on markets that otherwise don't get a whole lot of attention. Namely that of the alternative brands with larger ear gauges and just different things in general. As someone who has had a hard time finding pieces that I would like to wear, we're just basically making things that we would have liked to have seen. And I hope that others are seeing that as well and are interested in our work.